And welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. It's Jabari Wednesday. Let's go. Woo! Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. By the way, if you're interested in our affiliate program, let me know because we can hook you up. If you're going to be a content creator for OddsJam, 50%. That's right, 50%. We'll talk about it. It's a huge move by the OddsJam team. We're excited about it. And don't forget the Discord link is below also in the description. Don't forget that. Don't forget shop.oddsjam.com where you can get all the great OddsJam merchandise, including Slop Shop. And we're doing another parlay again today with the possibility of $25 winning. Of course, you've got to win the parlay. We'll tell you about all the rules and everything as we try to bring home more winners again on a Jabari Wednesday. I don't know if that works or not, but that's what I named it, Jabari Wednesday. Welcome, Mike. Welcome, Jabari. Glad you guys are here to join me. We were talking before we started the show. I hate to even say anything about it, but I wasn't even going to bring it up, but you brought it up, man. Somebody had the only winning leg last week. Who was that? Oh, me. That's right. By the way, I'm at Oak Hill right now.
Okay.
Do that or not. PGA Championship coming on board. Tony and I did a video. You got to go check it out. I do have our golf plays. Okay, going to be very, very interesting. And I probably, Mike, what do you think? You think I ought to let people see him tonight?
What, golf picks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go ahead and let him take a look and.
Yeah. Are you ready, Jabari? You ready for this?
I am sort of ready. Prize Picks is down right now, actually.
There are 7 outrights.
Okay.
7 top 5, 7 top 10, 7 top 20s, 7 top 30s, and 7 top 40s. Here we go. Starting off with the outrights: Scheffler, Rahm, Schauffele, Cam Young, Hatton, Taylor Gooch, and Keegan Bradley is our long shot, which, by the way, he likes this golf course a lot. That's why we put him in there. Top 5, Scheffler, Schauffele, Koepka, who, by the way, pretty well is in the top 5 every major there is. Sungjae Im, Fleetwood, Wyndham Clark, and Siwoo Kim. Top 10s, Rory, Cantlay, Finau, Morikawa, Cam Young, Gooch, and Keegan Bradley. Top 20, Finau, Hatton, Fowler, Scott, Seamus Power, Harold Varner III, and Chris Kirk. Top 30s, Gary Woodland, Steven Yeager, Matt Kuchar, Taylor Moore, K.H. Lee, Harold Varner, Bo Hostler. And top 40, Steven Yeager, Minwoo Lee, Brendan Steele, Bo Hostler, Nick Taylor, David Lingmerth, and Y.E. Yang. That is a lot of picks, and we are planning on making some money this week. Brought to you by the OddsJam Golf Gurus. That is me and at OJT Feuds. So there you go. What do you think of them picks, Jabari?
I like them pretty good.
I don't like that.
I like them a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually surprised to see. I thought I might see him in the top 30. Was Justin? Maybe I did miss him there.
Oh yeah, Justin's there, and you know what? We just kind of let him go.
Okay.
This year because of a back-to-back. I first of all, I don't think he's going to win.
I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll be top 30 at least.
Probably, but the numbers were not very good for him at top 30.
Yeah,
because he's in the upper echelon, so that's why we stayed away from that and why we went with some of the guys that we went with. McIlroy, this is his home golf course.
Yeah,
I mean, so he knows it pretty well. Rory should put on a good show, but you never know. And there's Tony right there. Let's run it. There's Alan.
Mhm.
What's up, y'all? Let's go. Had to ask your opinion on that because I know you're a golf guy too, not just an NHL Colorado Avalanche fan and
That's
NBA
fair.
NBA guy.
That's
But
fair.
we're going to start off here with the talk about last night's game. Mike, I'm going to give you first shot at this. Uh, quite frankly, if you're going to let Jokic get 65 PRA every game, you're not going to win this series. I don't care what you did in the second half. You cannot allow that to happen. Your thoughts on the game last night?
Well, it was mainly on the glass is where Denver just destroyed the Lakers, and that to me ended up being a huge part of why they were blowing them out the majority of that game. I liked the adjustments that were made for the Lakers, and LeBron has an opportunity walking into a three there to tie that game. That feels like a game the Nuggets should have won by 20 plus. And I think that the Lakers can take something away from the changes they made on Jokic and going forward. So if you're the Lakers, you only wanted to win one of the two. And that's why I said last night, I'm not sure last night was the night the Lakers get the job done, because it feels like more of let's feel this thing out. Let's see what works. And it just so happened they ended up being in that game to potentially make it interesting. So now game two, if you're the Lakers, you know the adjustments you need to make. You know how effective they've been. And I think they implement that from the get-go. And they have an opportunity, I think, tomorrow night to potentially steal a game on the road here. For me, this series is not, I don't look at this right now as Denver is going to mop them. I think the Lakers are going to remain competitive. And I think we may see a 6-7 game series here.
Okay, Jabari, I understand what Mike's saying about the adjustments they made, especially, in the fourth quarter. But here's the deal. You don't think Denver's going to counter those adjustments? And what's the answer for Murray? The Lakers don't seem to have a defensive answer for him. He tore Schroeder up, man.
That is a good point. I was just about to say, that's where you have people like Schroeder. Obviously, D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves aren't going to be able to pick up that slack. Even to a certain extent, you got to get Jared Vanderbilt more involved defensively, but he's an offensive liability, right? So they do have the defensive capability, but their offensive liabilities is the problem. Second half, the Lakers were actually plus 14. They outscored the Nuggets by 4 points in the third quarter and by 10 points in the fourth quarter, from what I believe. They're going to need, and I've been saying this all year, the Lakers are a comeback team. They're not a team that can really get up and then keep a lead. Now, they did surprise me in the Warriors series, and they did do that game 6 of the Memphis series. But I don't think this is one of those teams that they'll be able to get ahead and keep a comfortable lead. I think they're going to be fighting from behind pretty much every game in the series. I'm going to be honest, the first half of that game, I was thinking the Lakers are going to get mopped this series. But the way they came back, it's pretty good. Personally, I know LeBron is, one of the greatest players of all time, but I don't want you taking that shot. You haven't been hot all night. You haven't really been shooting threes all night. Austin Reeves hit 3 straight threes that quarter. Hand him the ball and, go do what let him go do what he needs to do. So that's just my personal opinion.
The shot off the backboard that didn't even hit the rim or anything. It was just like a terrible shot. My goodness, LeBron. Hey, by the way, we got a winner from last night, Mike. Our parlay hit with Ray Belcora, and the winner is actually in the chat right now. Did you put that on the?
No, I forgot to put that. I'm going to retweet right now and let that known. Okay. Announcing the winner of the giveaway.
$25 giveaway. I'm going to wait for you to post it on Twitter, and then we'll announce it. All right. How's that sound?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and give it a few minutes to kind of run its course just for a minute, and
we'll talk Miami and Boston. Now I'm going to start with Jabari this time. Is Boston coming off of a thrilling 7-game series against a vaunted rival? Is that going to be enough for the Heat? Because the line's 8.5 tonight. For me to take the Heat on and the points, I mean, I think that the Heat can hang at least, that close. What are your thoughts on that?
I just think the Heat don't have the offensive star power to keep up with them.
Okay.
They're gonna need Jimmy to shut down either JB or JT. They can't. I don't think they have the defensive power to shut down both. It is going to be a strictly defensive game for the Heat. They're not going to want to outshoot one of the best offensive teams in the league. It's just not going to happen this season. So, I don't know. Plus 8.5. I really think the Celtics beat them by 10 tonight.
Okay. Do you like the under
for total points?
Yeah.
What's it at? 213 still, or is it at 212.5?
It was at 212.5 earlier.
If it's at 212.5, yeah, I feel more comfortable telling you to take it at probably 213. But yeah, that means each of them need about 106, 107. I think the Celtics are probably gonna score 100 points. I don't think the Heat will, to be honest.
Actually, you can get 213 on FanDuel, Caesars, PointsBet, and Fliff. So
yeah,
213 is the number.
The Celtics are that's the thing. The Celtics are probably going to be what drives you over that. Right. I might even tell you to take the over because even their worst game against the 76ers, they still put up, pretty much 95.
Well, if I'm going to take an over, the 211.5 on DraftKings at -115.
Yeah, if you can find it at 213, I'll tell you take the under.
Yeah, no, it's 213 in most books. Right
then
now.
go ahead, and you can take the under on that. You should be A-okay on that one.
All right, sounds good, Mike. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that the Heat are going to be able to hang this series. I think this is going to be too much, and I think Boston has realized they've kind of escaped a couple of series. With Atlanta going 6, now Philadelphia going 7 with them. I think they're going to put some emphasis on starting this thing a little bit better, and I think if they're able to go up 2-0, win those first 2 at home, I think there's no doubt they're at least getting 1 in Miami, and they're either going to be up 3-1 or they sweep 4-0. And I don't think that Miami's going to be able to hang this series with Boston. And maybe I'm dead wrong, but I just have the feel that they realize how close they are to where they were last year. And I don't think they let this thing get away. They've learned their lesson twice now, allowing series to go longer than maybe they wanted to. Philadelphia, definitely a good team, but I'm sure Boston would have liked to have avoided the game 7 if need be. And it was, and they dominated it. So I think we've seen when the Boston Celtics decide to lock in and actually play and won it, because there's games against the Hawks. The body language didn't feel like they wanted to close it out that first go around. They're up 3-1. They just didn't, if they change that, then I should be right here. But, Miami has made me look bad a couple of times.
Yeah, no kidding. It made me look bad too. All right, let's announce the winner from last night. And he was in the chat earlier. And that winner is Scott Kobe. I will be reaching out to you in a DM and Venmo you $25. You are the winner, Scott. Congratulations. That is awesome. I'm excited for you. Okay. So we've kind of, talked about these series and what's happening in the NBA. It's very weird that there's no NHL. And Randall and Mike and I were talking about it earlier. That the playoffs in the NBA and the NHL are on TNT and ESPN. So what they've done is they've taken a little break here from the NHL playoffs to start the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. And then you're going to see tomorrow night kick in with the Western Conference Finals in the NHL, and the following night, or the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow night, and then the Western Conference. The following night, there's going to be some alternating between ESPN and TNT for both leagues. It's kind of a cool thing, You're going to be able to see all the playoffs, but they've kind of extended a little bit, and so I'm enjoying that. By the way to go! And Rez is here. Rez, Jabari, he won the other day, last Friday, when Lady D was on.
That's good.
So, yeah, I know. So we're getting some giveaways. Once again, let me remind you, because the three of us are going to do a 3-leg parlay, each one of us picking a leg. You have to follow all three of us on Twitter. You have to like the tweet when Mike puts it out. You have to retweet the tweet, and you have to subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you do all those things, you'll be put in the drawing if it wins. And Mike's the guy who pulls it out. So if you didn't win, DM him and complain. I'll get you with all kinds of spam, Mike. You're welcome. Hey, what's up, Greg Voice? Tony says Ray's money line tonight. He's trying to throw his leg of the parlay in right now.
There he is. Yeah, they're trying to convince one of us to put that in there because he's like, look, you guys need a winner again.
Now, I got to tell you, Tony has decided that he is going to start handicapping minor league baseball and KBO.
That's quite a feat right there.
Oh yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. So is Prize Picks up yet?
Yeah, it just came back up. I actually would like to redact something that I said. Did you already put in your bet for the under?
Yeah. Well, no. I put in my bet tracker. I have not actually put in the book yet.
If you get a chance, okay, I think the over might be the move. Here's why. All right. I thought for that Buck series, he's probably going to have to play defensively as well. That's not what it turned out to be at all. Just the numbers between the Bucks game is 128, 126, 119, 114, 121 to 99, 138 to 122, and 130 to 117. Now, obviously, expecting with Drew Holiday, Giannis in some form of capacity, Brook Lopez, Jimmy Butler, you expect them to have a lot better defensive teams. And I'm saying the Celtics are as good defensively, or if not better than the Bucks. But the Celtics, I just think, are really going to score. And then Jimmy's going to also have to score. Jimmy was averaging almost 25, 27, 28 points that series alone.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Okay. I think if all else fails, he's going to start chucking shots. So,
well, yeah. And that's where the 211.5 comes in on DraftKings. So yeah, we're going to change that to the over 211.5. Let's do it. I mean, we might as well. Right?
Yeah.
You with me on that?
I think that'll be the move. And of course it is game one, so it is still risky, but my gut is telling me, just with the statistics provided against a actual contender such as the Bucks, I think they'll probably shoot over this, be honest.
Okay, I'm going to go with your gut. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm with you 100% on that. Especially since, that's a 1.5 difference, from the 211.5 to the 213. So, there's a good chance, there's a good chance that both of them could hit,
Yeah.
Very good chance. A little middle play there. 212 could hit. Yeah, possibly. All right. Are you guys ready to do a parlay, or are you chicken? You afraid? You guys afraid of me?
No,
huh?
I don't think that.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah, we ain't afraid of you.
Talking to me.
You ain't afraid of you.
I'll give you a leg.
I think he got lucky personally.
Wow.
I did too. That was just a shot in the dark there.
And it just happened to pan out, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't really a shot in the dark. It was, but anyway. All right. We've been doing guests first.
Mhm.
Are you prepared for this, Jabari? Because I'm going
I
to
don't
share.
really feel like a guest anymore. Like we can go any order.
Yeah, there you go. I think the confident one, Bob. I think you need to go first, man. I think it's your time.
Okay. All right.
I think that's fair.
Okay. All right. You got it. I'm going to do it.
We'll just go in order. You're first. I'm in the middle there on the screen. I'm second, and Jabari go third. So we'll just roll in that order.
All right. I'll go with you on that. I am going to take. I'm just going to do it. I played it last night, and I'm going to play it again. It's going to be a back-to-back Bob leg. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I'm telling you right now, the Astros -1.5, and I'm the one who's giving the juice to this parlay. Astros -1.5. It's in there. Yeah.
Boy, that's. I'm not gonna. I mean, wow. I'm not sure on that one. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Okay.
I think money line would have been the safer play there, but
it's -170. I'm giving juice to this parlay. We made a $10 bet, made us $70 in profit last night. Now, I got one thing to say, Mike, to you. Let's go.
Okay. I'll stay in the MLB, and we'll go to the Seattle-Boston game. And I think the value I'm getting on Seattle, Boston, a team that just lost 4 in a row. They did beat Seattle last night, but had lost 5 of their last 7, not been playing great. I think this pitching matchup could go one of either way. Gonzalez is he's 3-0 for Seattle, so he has been able to win games. It's early on in the game that I worry, but we're going to take the Mariners on the money line.
I almost made that pick, so that's a good pick in my opinion.
I'm going to go with it. I like it.
We got to take a look at where we're at here. All right, we are at right now +362 on points bet through 2 legs. That's pretty good for 2 legs. Jabari, no pressure.
No pressure at all.
No.
I stated earlier, I guess I played my hand. We're switching back to the NBA. I think the Celtics beat them by, 10 points or more. It's going to take some figuring out for Jimmy. He's never going to do it in the first game. He hasn't. He never has. I'm going to you could take it at 8.5. You could take it at 8. It doesn't really matter. If you want some juice, take it at 8.5. It doesn't really matter to me. I think they beat them by 9.
Okay. All right. There you go. Let's take a look. Astros -1.5. Mariners money line. Celtics -8.5. Gets us a +824 on Fliff, +802 on Bet Rivers, and Points Bet and DraftKings at +782. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. Let's go ahead and add this to the bet tracker, and then I am going to stop sharing my screen. And Jabari, we're going to let you talk a little bit. You and Mike talk a little bit while I get this all loaded up so Mike can go ahead and post it. All right?
All right.
Sounds good to me. Anything you're thinking price picks wise, Jabari?
Yeah, they just came back up. I've thrown in a couple. I guess we're going to share my screen right here. I'll be honest. Let me pull this in. There we go. All right, can you guys see that?
We can.
There we go. All right, perfect. I'll put in a couple for the day. So we got Bam over 18 points. Also, Robert Williams under 16 even PRA. To be honest, both of these are looking pretty good for me for the day. I like, that Bam really, to be honest, versus Boston in the regular season, he's 4 out of 4 on this line. He's had pretty good success in the playoffs. He's been hit or miss, but for the most part, he's been, okay. Versus the Celtics in the regular season. So we're just gonna see how they, handle Bam. I think Robert Williams is probably not gonna really do much tonight. He hasn't really done much in the playoffs at all. So I'm just looking to see really what else is gonna be here. To be honest, we have a couple MLB players that are still live. But I like Gabe Vincent over assist. He should be okay. Tatum over assist. That's got moved up to 5 already. Same with Gabe Vincent's moved up to 4 even. There's some options tonight. It just depends on who you are and who you talk to. But there are some options, even some field goal attempts. Not even field goals made. He just needs to put the attempts up. For Jimmy, 19.5 is pretty good for me. I think I want to say really he's had 19.5 in pretty much every game besides about 5 of them. Looks like about 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 games in total out of what maybe like 12 games. Yeah, so he's about 50% on that line. There's a lot that can happen in this series. Mike, is there anything you've been looking at? Any players you're thinking about?
A couple of interesting ones for me. I'm kind of wondering on Robert Williams.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think on his under on rebounds, under 7.5?
Yeah, that's not bad. I think Bam and K-Love will make it difficult for him.
Yeah.
I do like it.
Yes, I am, George. I'm teeing off tomorrow with the featured group. Yes, Mike,
Okay.
that is sent to you, so you can post it on Twitter.
Okay.
Jabari, give me
Mm-hmm.
your picks again in Price Picks because I was busy putting that parlay together.
No, it's all right. We can go back over them.
Okay,
We're gonna
let's do
build
it.
this ticket together as well. Like I said, pretty much all the ones I tell you to take, I put my money where my mouth is.
Right.
So far we have Gabe Vincent over 4 assists.
Okay.
We'll have Jimmy Butler over 19.5. Field goals attempted.
Ooh, is that a lot?
It's about 20 a game.
Probably not with him, is it?
He's like I said, all but 6 games in the playoffs. He shot a lot. In the games where he had to really carry them, in the playing games, he shot 19 and 24. In the games where he really had to carry them in the Bucks, he only missed that. He hooked one game at 19 and then the other one was at 12. But the games they really like beat the Bucks 27, 28, 33 field goal attempts.
Okay.
So yeah, I think with the Celtics, just how much scoring potential they have, he's gonna have to put the ball in the hoop, no matter
Right.
which way we
Oh
slice
yeah,
it.
no, I agree with you 100%. Okay,
And the best part about that is he don't even have to make it. He just got to put it
that's
in the
right.
hoop.
That's a good.
Let's see. We took Robert Williams under his PRA. Mike did make a good point about taking under his rebounds. Reason I went PRA is because it gives us more leeway. It gives us more wiggle room because he's not part of the offensive game plan. He's there, but he's not part of the offensive scheme.
Okay.
And then we have Jason Tatum over 5 assists. Pretty much, I think all but 2 games in the playoffs, he's hit this line at 4.5, or all but 3. Sorry. So he's
over 5.
right over 5. Yes, sir.
All right, that's 4 picks.
That's 4. Gabe Vincent actually just got moved down, so we're back at an edge. So we don't got to worry about push potential. He's actually down to 3.5 now.
Oh, cool.
Let's see what else we got on the sheet today. We did make a sheet.
Let's. I'm going to pull up the optimizer here real quick while you're doing that.
We do got that, and we got positive EV as well. Let's check that.
Okay, that's Williams under.
Yeah, that Williams under was on there.
Yeah, that's the under rebounds.
Yeah, we got that one.
Yeah, but we got it in the PRA. I'm just not a big turnover guy. Derek White over to have a turnover. Does he get a lot of turnovers?
I wouldn't say so. If I had to just run the stats back on the top of my head, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I guess he does. Like half those games, he does have at least one turnover. But
what about this play? Josh Fleming of the Tampa Bay Rays over 2.5 strikeouts.
And we said Josh Fleming.
Uh-huh.
Who's he playing today?
From all indications,
The Mets.
Josh Fleming.
I mean, it's either that or we could look. What do we think of Adebayo on an over PRA?
Possibly that or the points.
Yeah. We've got that option or Brogdon on he's at 3.5 rebounds over 3.5. So it's between Bam or Brogdon. We want to keep it all NBA. We can, and whichever one we think we like most.
We could. That is most definitely a good point. We could. We most definitely could. What you thinking, Mike?
I mean, personally, you said it earlier, Jimmy, game one, probably not the game he goes off. So I think Adebayo does have a pretty solid game. Obviously, majority of his ERA will come from points and rebounds. But I think I like Adebayo on his over PRA.
We'll take it. All right, and then we just need more. You can even throw Brogdon, even if you want to take his PR. You could. It's been a wagon this playoffs. Really is.
Okay, so we're going over Adebayo's points
over his PRA.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
PRA,
which is 29.5.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Butler over 19.5 field goals attempted. Robert Williams under 16 PRA. Jason Tatum over 5 assists. Gabe Vincent over 3.5 assists, and Adebayo over 29.5 PRA. Okay.
I think unless we want to go to this 6-man, I think this is good right here. I believe this at a 5-man.
That's a done deal there. Now, I'd like to hit that one too. I like to hit the parlay tonight, and I'd really like to hit the price picks too. Can you guys make that happen?
Hopefully
so, man.
All right.
We know you're feeling yourself right now. You think you got your, no sweating for Bob. He's going to go back to Astros -1.5, and it's going to burn him. It's going to burn him.
You know what? And that could happen. And then somebody's going to say,
I'm just going to say it, Bob. You're burning our parlay tonight. It's a waste.
You said that last week. I think I was
say that last week.
I did.
I think I was on the Maple Leafs last week. Hello.
So I'll break even with being right about you and your picks. You were right once and you were wrong once.
And how much money does that make you?
I'm breaking even, baby. I'm breaking even. So that keeps me in the game, right?
Now, I'm hoping that I'm on the roll that I was on earlier today. By the way, Jabari, I hit 12 picks on my video in a row, and I finally lost one last night. But now I started back. I said I was going to start a new winning streak. And guess what? Dodgers and Diamondbacks both came through for me already today. So there you go.
Take Bob out to the ball game.
Yeah, my man's on a roll. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I had a 6-man NRFI that I hit a couple days ago.
No kidding.
Yeah, I should have done it on Flip or Bovada. I got way better odds. Probably could have made a couple grand, but I hit that on Prize Picks, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm starting to dial it in just a little bit. Every week, I think I've been like 1 or 2 off from hitting a 6-man almost every week. So they're kind of lotto tickets for me, but they're shooting over 60%. I haven't had one go less than 60%. So
good.
You
That's
know,
good. Yeah, you're bringing it to the table. Did you post that? I don't remember seeing it.
I don't think I posted that one.
Oh man, you got to do that when you
those
when you
those
hit
are lottos, so I try not to post too many lottos, but I will start. Posting them right under the sheet plays. I'll post them.
Oh yeah, because we get a lot of interaction when we're all sharing that stuff, man, and plus I like looking at all the gifts myself.
Okay.
And plus I like coming up with some of them,
Okay. And the DMs.
I'm trying to find me. I think there's got to be one for MC Hammer because I got to do the Hammer time at some point.
I think there is one for MC Hammer. There's a gift for everything.
Oh yeah, I love that, man. All right, man. Great job, Jabari, Mike. Great show. We've got the parlay out, folks. You've got to follow all three of us. You got to retweet that tweet. You've got to like that tweet, and you've got to subscribe to this YouTube channel. That's right. Last minute betting. It's your quick fix for sports betting, All right. Time to bless the parlay.
Let's do it. I'm ready to watch some basketball.
See that funky rhythm there, Mike?
Yeah. I hear it.
You want to do a quarter note triplet? All right, folks. See you later.